How much does a roof cost? Nothing. It's on the house. Whew. Welcome to Shave&Butcher, and that beautiful piece of comedy comes to us from Lord Shady, the one and only. And Joey always makes me think of warm leatherette. So, speaking of things that rhyme with the traditional Swiss dish raclette, today we're shaving with the IBC chevette. I hope my rhyme doesn't let you down. Okay, I've managed to load this thing. I haven't shaved with it, but I managed to load it with a super professional artist club blade. Actually, I'll open it up and show you. I hope I get it in again, because my whoopsie daisies. So you screw this thing in it. I actually don't know if you're supposed to do it, but I took the entire thing off. So you've got this on one side. That's what it looks like. Nice and clean. Thank you, Jeremy. This is on loan from Jeremy at the traveling shaver, and this is the other side of it. It looks like that, so pretty similar. So I take this. Will be hard to do on camera, but this is the bleed, and basically it's magnetic. So you pop it in there, and like magic, and I don't see what I'm doing, but you push it up towards the stoppers, and there's a stopper at one of the other ends. Can't remember which one. Yeah, the back end. So that's the blade. I think you can just loosen the screw and push it in if you want to, but I wanted to show what it looks like. Plus, this is how I load it. So then I just connect the two. And make sure they're fitting, and they do fit when you turn the screw a bit in the right direction. Yeah, now it's supposed to be flush, and I'm being a bit of an idiot with the thing. What else is expected? Now it's flush into the thing, and you just screw the screw and get it tight. And it looks pretty well aligned, and this so we'll go with that. I'm a bit intimidated by this thing. Nice and heavy, not super heavy, but quite heavy, and much more robust than a wick, for example. So I'm going to combine this, because as I always say, don't try two new things at the same time, but I will. I'm going to use the Hendrix, Classic Shaving Company, and their scenting oil, and this is Havana Breeze. Very, very interesting. So I took an unscented soap, Valobra. Valobra is really hard, so when I squish it in, it's more or less pieces rather than gooey, chewy stuff. But we'll see how that works. I haven't put the oil in yet. I've been soaking the horsehair brush from Zenith Shaving. So we have to bow lather, because that's what you do with Hendrix Classic. So it's a good opportunity for me to practice my bow lathering, which is a skill I have not yet acquired. I instantly regret using the horsehair brush because it has very little backbone, and backbone would have been nice for making sure you get all this hard soap actually lathered up. So that's idiotic. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, we're getting a little bit, but it's going to take a bit of power. You know what? I'll drop a bit of water in. So got a bit of water, and that should hopefully do the trick. Because you want to get quite a bit of the soap pieces out, and that is a bit harder when the soap is really hard. So I don't know how I'm doing. Splaying a bit. That really wasn't the plan. But we're getting lather. That should be enough. I hope. Because it is a hard soap, so it's quite, what's the word? Dryg in Swedish. It lasts quite a long time. So I think we're good there. Should I make a perfect lather? No, we'll add the scent oil first. I have not done research on the scent notes or how much to put in, because I am a bit of an idiot, but here we go. Oh, it's like a pipette. Oops. Put that down. From memory, 4 drops. 2, 3, 4, but 5. I guess that depends on how much lather you have. Let's mix that in, see what happens. Lovely tobacco scent. Yeah, that smells plenty. I need more water, so I'm going to keep adding a bit of water. I just let the tap run slowly, and oh, that's a lot of water. Don't do this at home, kids. Just do a little bit at the time. What did I say about bowl lathering skills? They're not very good. So I'm expecting the lather will not be perfect, but yeah, what you can do, at least normally, is you load the brush from the bowl and then you build the lather on the face. Of course, I'm trying to make something of a good consistency because of the scent oil that I put in. Maybe. I don't want to make it too wet, so I may add water on the face. We'll see. Let's get the cheeks wet anyway. Oh, it looks pretty good, actually. Looks pretty good. Oh, what a lovely scent. So Havana breeze. Oh, I really should have checked the scent notes, but it's tobacco for sure, but it's quite makes me think of the sea. You know what it makes me think of? Miami. You know, I'll add a bit of water, just a bit. That was surprisingly good, completely by accident. So yeah, it makes me think of Miami. Tobacco, cigar, but the sweetness to it as well. Now, maybe not sweet, but fresh. Is that what it's called? No, what was it called? Havana fresh. Havana breeze. So that should be like, yeah, that's Miami, isn't it? Havana breeze. There's a lot of Cuban influences in Miami, but really nice. Tobacco, what else? There's something else. Something sweet. I'm gonna pause and see what the scent notes are. Hang on. Okay, I checked, and the best way to describe the scent, according to Hendrix themselves, is putting your head into a humidor. So since that took a while, because it took a while to find the glasses, I'm painting a little bit more soap on and adding just a tiny bit of water. Tiny bit, I said, to freshen it up. I don't think I had to do that actually, but I did it anyway. So I'm guessing this is quite a bit drier than I'm used to, because it usually is. But I don't want to mess too much with it. Looks good, the lather, doesn't it? And it smells beautiful. But where's the razor? Here it is. To me, it's not. I have a humidor, so I know what it smells like, and there's a bit more to it. It is very, very nice. Okay. Irving Barber Company's chevette style razor with a very aggressive blade in it. This is the blade I use in my Artist Club razor. I know it feels good. I'm not so scared anymore. Feels really good in the hand, this razor. Very well balanced. Let's see if we pass the... No, it's a bit on the dry side. Again, yeah. I didn't want to play around with it too much. Extremely well balanced. I think if, especially for people who hold the razor properly, sort of like this, because that's how you're supposed to hold it, you will feel quite a bit of work has been put into the balance. And the blade is sharp, of course. But it gives me just the right straight razor type feeling. Quite a bit like shaving with a frame back or a half hollow razor. So I imagine that as I experiment with this, I like it quite a lot. You know, if you have a slightly drier lather, it looks better, doesn't it? Because it's not soap going everywhere. It's a YouTube trick. But it is a bit dry because it takes a bit of rinsing to get it off. Yeah, you gotta find the blade angle. That feels really good. And mutty level on the cleanness of the face, isn't it? Really cool. I am a bit tense because chevettes are treacherous and they scare me a little bit. I don't cut myself very often, but it requires attention, it really does. Okay, let's scoop up some more, maybe add a teeny bit of more water if we dare. It's good lather though. That soap is great. It was Gordon Christie who nagged me, pushed me into getting the Valobra soap, and it is really, really a well-performing soap. And add a tiny bit of water and just move stuff around in the face a bit. Oh, I am liking this scent very much. So it's tobacco, but it's not. I guess you should, what do we compare it with? If you compare it with, you can't compare it with cigar smoke, and obviously humidor is what contains unsmoked cigars, so it's more the smell of the cigar. But there maybe cedar wood, maybe that's it, because that can sometimes add a bit of sweetness, I think. Okay, against the grain, it's a real test if we know what we're doing. Because that's what they're made of, humidors usually, isn't it? Cedar wood. Or is there another kind of wood? Cedar. Like blocks, cedar, I don't know. But so that makes sense. So cigar, unsmoked, tobacco, cigar, scent, plus the wood in the humidor. So far so good. There should be weepers here. Piece of tissue helps when stretching. Yeah, a phenomenal scent, really is. So the cool thing with scenting oils, if that's a word, from Hendrix Classic, for example, hang on, is that you can have one soap, one good unscented soap of a base you like a lot. Well, not everyone makes unscented soaps. And you can get as many scent variations as you want to, because you can mix in aftershave and stuff. I'm sure that's not as good for the skin as these fragrance oils. Well, maybe they are, what do I know? And you can mix fragrance oils as well, get your own cocktail of scent. Cool razor. But you should probably be careful in putting in, any kind of scent, smelly thing, because it kind of needs to be made for the skin, right? So maybe sticking to what's made for, to put in soaps. It's probably a good idea. This was a killer scent, and you can get the very scent strength that you like. Because you mix in however many drops as you want to. So this was this was a good 3 pass lather. I have a bit to spare because I'm only doing 2 passes, and 4 drops for me, perfect scent strength. That varies. If you want heavier, you take more drops. If you want a lighter or less pungent scent, you take, yes, you guessed it, fewer drops. Good razor, good blade. It's aggressive, sharp, but gentle at the same time. Don't we all wish we had a man like that? No blood yet. I felt like I got something here, so maybe, but I can't see it. I'm going slow, of course. Yes. So that's my normal routine. Let's see what that feels like in terms of what's left, huh? So quick rinse. What a good combination, that soap and that oil. Yeah, very, very close shave, like a wick, really. Very good equipment. What a killer scent. Who said this was their favorite? Should have checked. Better every day. I can't remember, and I apologize. Make yourself known. But anyway, someone said it's their favorite, and I'm a forgetful, ungrateful bastard, so I forgot who it was. But then I said, in the comment, I said I'll use that first, and I did. So Havana Breeze, strongly recommended by Shave&Butcher. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. I picked out Stetson as an aftershave just because that was maybe close and maybe it will be. I'm not going to put on an aftershave. I'm going to put on an unscented balm, and I love the Zingari, and I'll do that in a minute. Not to take away the scent, because this, once again, this would have been an interesting aftershave to have, for sure. So, it smells like a humidor, it smells like Miami, something like that. Really cool. Thanks, Jeremy, for allowing me to win this. Thanks, Pete from Hendrix, for donating it to the raffle or to the competition that JT had, I think. Thank you for letting me borrow the Irving Barber Company chevette, which today we used Feather Artist Club Super Professional blade in. Really cool, really cool. And the horsey hairbrush from Zenith. Turned out pretty well, because we did get a bit of soap left actually. But we can use that for tomorrow maybe. Anyway, thanks all of you for contributing to the shave. Thanks Joey for the comedy gold, much appreciated. You lot have a beautiful rest of the weekend and a beautiful week coming up. See you soon and stay sharp.